Hey, welcome to Zach's Tech Turf. On today's episode of weekly download number 90, I'm going to be playing some Destiny 2 when I give you this news. I got my Coke Zero right there. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section what you're sipping on. Let's get into it. To start off the tech news this week, the second generation of Ryzen processors have hit the shelves and are now for sale, and there are obviously already a ton of YouTubers reviewing them, but not me. No, I actually pre-ordered a Ryzen 2600X over a week ago and I just got it today in the mail. But guess what? The X470 motherboard is delayed, so I can't make a video on it. I was super excited to bring you guys some up-to-date Ryzen benchmarks, but unfortunately we're gonna have to wait until that motherboard gets here. Sorry guys. Anyways, the Ryzen processors all look like they're a slight improvement from the first generation, not that we expected them to be mind-blowing or anything, and they are definitely giving Intel a run for their money in terms of price to performance. If you could, then hold off on watching all of those benchmarking and review videos until mine comes out. Thanks. In more AMD news, they actually started to go on the offense in terms of the Nvidia GeForce Partner Program, as we honestly expected. As you guys know, Nvidia's new partner program only allows GPU manufacturers to claim their gaming brands for GeForce. For example, the Asus Republic of Gamers cards are now exclusively for Nvidia. However, after the news this week, Asus announced that they simply created another brand called Ares, and that one will be dedicated to AMD. AMD also posted a touching video about how gamers should have the freedom of choice, which I totally agree with, and they fired some small shots at Nvidia throughout the week. Hopefully we see more manufacturers follow suit, which I have a feeling they will. Moving on to Intel news, there were apparently some technical documents that a Reddit user discovered that hinted at Intel creating some 8-core CPUs by the end of the year. I'm not going to get into the alleged rumors specifically, I really don't care for all that, but it really wouldn't surprise me if Intel went that route. Sure, the 8700K far surpasses the 2700X in terms of single core performance, but the fact that AMD can leverage the marketing term 8-core is still a pretty big deal. Plus, who doesn't want more cores? Hopefully this happens. A Kickstarter project called X-Core got me a little excited this week, as it's a super small portable hard drive sized device that apparently adds external graphics power to your laptop. We all know about eGPUs at this point, but most of them are usually big and bulky because you put a full-size GPU in them. Well, the X-Core, like I said, is super small and it's packing GTX 1050 graphics, which isn't that great honestly, but still much better than very underpowered built-in graphics. And to wrap up the tech news this week, Cooler Master announced the first RGB AIO water cooler with individually addressable RGB LEDs. Basically, you can control the actual LEDs on the device. The pump has 12 and each fan has 8, which would give you a ton of customization. I personally just like it because the pump looks legit, but they did announce that the 120mm version will be $100 and the 240 will be $120. And to start off the very boring week of PC gaming news, the Steam VR Spring Sale is now live. There are a few interesting deals here. Most of the games I already personally have, but I would definitely check that out if you're looking to build your VR backlog. And finally, the last news is yet another deal. GOG has put a massive sale on all of the most wishlisted games on their platform. There are also some very good deals over here, so if you want to build up your GOG profile, which is DRM free, I would check this out as well. Sorry that this is all the PC gaming news for the week. Did I miss something, or was this actually just a boring week? Let me know. Well, that wraps up Weekly Download episode number 90. Don't forget that the Weekly Download podcast is also available on iHeartRadio, Google Play, or even as an Amazon Alexa skill, just in case if you don't want to keep watching my face or my terrible gameplay videos. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please drop a like down below to help support my channel, and as always, thank you for watching. But please subscribe for more Zach's Tech Turf videos.